Clover 1 Alien Volt here, and this is just a short video clip of zombie kills in one day of gameplay in DayZ Standalone. Now this game is still in alpha. As you can see, this zombie glitched right through a wall. There'll also be lots of sound bugs in the fights where I'm no longer punching, yet you hear the punching animation. Another thing is the zombies will have like a delayed attack where they're not even facing you, but yet they still hit you. So I don't know if that's network issues or whether it's just happen to fine-tune the fights, but look at her jump. She's pissed. And you think she'd be dead there. It showed the little rifle icon that normally you could loot someone if they were dead. However, they get back up for a second round. The key to these fights is you want to try to hit them in the head or at least the upper body. But you want to also circle them so that way they can't actually hit you. And if you've seen here, I picked up the wrench here, so I started off with fist and then I booked it out of the enclosed area because you always want to try to fight them in an open area so you can actually circle them without getting hit too many times. Because the more you get hit, the more likely you are to get damaged and start bleeding. And if you bleed, then your vision blurs and your screen grays out and you lose all your colors and you have to eat and drink a lot to replenish the blood supply. And then eventually you'll get your colors back and the blurriness will kind of go away. This guy had a twin apparently. As soon as I killed him, his twin brother showed up. This is my brother Earl, and this is my other brother Earl. The wrench makes short work of them. I actually ended up going upstairs in that barn and switching out for this crowbar because I thought the crowbar would be a better weapon, a little longer, you know, probably just as heavy as the wrench, real close. And it's got a point at the end that I figured that, you know, it would count for hitting him in the head and puncturing and doing more damage. It turns out the crowbar is really not all that good and the wrench was probably a better weapon. But by this point I've already left the wrench, you know, and I'm not going back for it. This guy did not want to go down. Probably doesn't help matters that it looks like I'm hitting him probably in the lower back and shoulder area. But if you end up getting too close and you end up getting hit, he's down. What can I say? The ladies like me. The fights are often you don't know how long they're going to last. I mean, sometimes you walk up and you swing and you get a clean hit and they drop in one hit and you kill them. Other times it takes like, you know, 10-15 hits to kill them. And another one. What had happened to this, if you haven't watched my episodes, is I'd basically been glitched out of a building from a second floor because a player got too close to me, so it actually pushed me through a wall and I fell to my death. So I was running from a starting area back to where my body was, which took roughly about an hour and 40 minutes or so to try to loot myself, see if I could get my gear back. Here I got a baseball bat. I thought that would be much better than what it was. One of the only melee weapons I didn't really come across to use was probably the hammer. I could have tried that, but it's so short I doubt that it would have been very effective. Especially since I think it's a one-handed weapon. Tell you what, they get pretty aggressive as they come into you, and then once they actually get to you, they kind of slow down a little bit and become more manageable. But they tend to multiply. Like you have one run in, and the next thing you know, 2 or 3 other ones are running in from the distance. And before you finish off one, or just as you're finishing off the one, then you got like 3 or 4 to contend with. She is not very happy. And at this point, neither am I. I'm thinking she should already be dead. Should have been able to hit her on the ground like that. When they start getting up, it's like your hits are kind of useless. You can smack them if they're actually on the ground if you get to them close enough, but once they start raising, it's like kind of in a no hit mode there. That or you got to get the right angle on. This guy attacked me in a church. That one bugged out. I swung several times at her until she responded. Didn't let me do any damage until she did. But she was definitely not happy and called friends. Baseball bat's not bad, but you'll see here near the end of this video my preferred weapon, and probably most other people's in the game, for dealing with zombies. This guy was not happy I was still in this can of tuna. I didn't think anyone wanted it. Sometimes I wonder if it'd just be better just to stand in front of them and swing a couple times at the head without trying to move. And there's my preferred weapon, the fire axe. Once you actually connect, it really only takes 1-2 hits at the most to drop them. And the splitting axe is pretty much about the same. It seems to me like the fire axe is just a little better. You get more one-shot kills with the fire axe, I think, than you get with the splitting axe, but they're really close to being about the same. And here's 4 of them after me. Not happy. They're hungry. Want to eat my brains. This game's pretty entertaining, pretty awesome. I think it'll be even better when they add more zombies. Thanks for watching. They call me the Zombie Slayer.